Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome back to Dragon Dogma Dark Arisen for the PC. Last time we had just talked to...
What is your aim, sir?
We had just...
Be on our way.
If you're done interrupting, we had just picked up Madeleine, who would like us to escort her to the encampment, which we'll get going on in just a second here. And I realized I wanted to start something on episode 2 that I forgot already to do in episode 3. So I'm going to try to remember to do that today, which is to take a look at the chronicle to make sure that we are keeping up to date on our quest. Okay, so I think I only read up to 3, so we have a couple here to read. The village is calm once again, but the dragon's attack still weighs heavily upon the minds and bodies of your fellow fisherfolk. All this because you could not protect them. You are racked with shame over the sheer inadequacy of your abilities. I'm a young girl. I don't know if this is quite fitting for my character. You are encountered by a pawn. This would be Rook, one of a race oft hired for their martial skills. I almost said marital. Neither human nor inhuman, these myrmidons make their presence known to those fated for battle. Most like this pawn will lead you down the path you're meant to travel. You follow the pawn to an encampment of the Enlistment Corps, an army recruited to slay the dragon. No sooner do you enter them, strange words echo in your mind. Words that seem to emanate from an enigmatic slate near the camp's command headquarters. You encounter a Dripstone, some manner of gateway between your world and that of the Pawn Legion. A voice comes from it, naming you Arisen, and tasking you with a trial to prove your worth. If you remember, this was when we killed the Cyclops. You know little of these matters, but can only trust his voice is tied to your destiny. The voice from the rift pronounces you worthy of being Arisen, one with the power to slay the dragon. You now have pawns at your command and the hopes of every man and woman in Gransys upon your shoulders. Doubts still remain over whether you can execute the duty of your new office. At the least, your newfound ability to command pawns has seemed to catch the interest of Master of Arms Byrne and Enlistment Corps Captain Mercedes. We actually haven't talked to Mercedes yet, but we will be doing so momentarily. So there you go. There is a bit more of our story to date. Now, we did mention this gentleman has a quest for us, but the first thing we're going to do is head to the encampment with Miss Madeleine, and then we're going to backtrack through the lands just outside of Cassardis, and we're going to start completing some of the quests. Today, I hope that we can actually reach level 10 and head to Bitter Black Isle. We will see. Okay, so this quest is pretty straightforward, by the way, remember? Kill all the innocent animals that you can. And you know what? There was a scrag of beast over here. Yeah. Now let me actually show you the scrag of beast that's in my inventory. This is what we just picked up. It's fresh. You consume it to recover a bit of stamina. I now have sour scrag of beast, which recovers a fair amount of stamina. So the stages that some of the perishables go through actually can give you better recovery. So the sour scrag of beast actually gives you more stamina back than the regular, and the reason that is sour is because I have rested at the inn twice since the last episode. And the reason I did that is every time I start a session of Dragon's Dogma, whether I'm recording or not, what I will do is actually rest at the inn at the beginning, and then I'll rest at the inn again at the end, because that is the only time the game accesses the pawn servers. So if you want to have your pawn rented out and you want to actually encourage it to be rented... No, rabbit! Oh, you're fine. If you want it to be rented out and you want to have it updated, then you need to do so by resting. So I'll be sure to do that twice every gaming session. So with this escort quest, it's very, very straightforward. Typically, you won't even... Well, see, they see goblins, but the goblins shouldn't actually interfere, as long as we just kind of keep going along the main path. Madeleine will stop a few times because she'll say there's something of worth here, or she found gold, and she just kind of picks at some fallen logs. But just keep pushing forward, she'll catch up. She's really actually not all that slow. Yeah, I don't even know where there's odd, apparently under that tree. Now do keep in mind that you can see she has a bar over her head just like my pawns do. All NPCs have a health bar. So when you're doing escort quests, if you're not careful, they can die, and that does mean that they are now out of your game for good. Of course, you could load up a previous save, but for Madeleine, she is definitely someone you want to keep alive. This escort quest, I can't imagine too many are going to fail unless you go exploring with her in tow, which I really, really don't recommend. But as long as you just kind of push forward, she will make it with you just fine.
Success. And all thanks goes to your fine work.
I know. It was fine.
Inside, don't you think?
Okay, she has a blue marker, so we talk to her again.
This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears back. Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course, at some point, most likely.
She says that she'll repay you most likely at some point, and I'm going to tell you right now, I always give Madeleine gold. I give her gold now, and I give her the much more exorbitant amount that she asks for later, but I don't really know that it does anything. She mentioned something about a discount, but I don't think she ever actually offers you a discount, so it's up to you. If you refuse, she doesn't disappear. She still heads towards Gransys, or I'm sorry, she does head towards Grand Sorin later. You don't have to give it to her. I do. Whether or not it impacts something, I haven't been able to determine, and I haven't read of anyone who can actually confirm with certainty what exactly this does. But anyway, here's 1,000 gold. Make your way to Grand Sorin just so I don't have to bring you there myself. Wow, that was easy. I mean, I ain't saying she a gold digger.
A dangerous creature, but you know well how to tame it. Oft has it been said, a poor life is a happy one. I have never found this to be true. If ever fortune sees you to Grand Sorin and me to setting up my shop, you must come visit. I shall even give you a discount.
So you say.
You'll find naught but the finest wares here.
Alright, so we lost 1,000 gold, got some experience, and before we continue, I do want to see if she has... Oh, do you not? I guess... Oh, maybe you do. Maybe it's down here. No, you don't. Darn it. She doesn't have a pickaxe. I want to buy a pickaxe for where we're going to be heading to. Baleful Nails. They're pretty good, actually. They're pretty good. Give me some strength, some magic, a little bit of defense, some debilitation resistance. I think I will buy that for Julie. And yeah, we'll go ahead. Well, I didn't put it on.
Thank you very much.
I will do that now, though, in the equipment menu. And all the way down. And equip. Cool. There we go. Excellent. Now, before we leave, I do want... Oh, Rayvard's here. He might... Or Raynard's here. He might actually have the pickaxe that I want to buy. We're only going to buy one, even though ultimately I do want all the pawns to have one.
For a time. Still, I'll not stay on forever.
Yeah. What do you have? Let's see. Where are the... tools? There we go. No, you don't sell. Okay, we'll have to buy one in Cassardis then.
Again soon.
So, speaking of, we are going to start making our way back. There is some loot to be had in the encampment, and we'll be getting that momentarily. The main quest is going to bring us back here pretty shortly. But for now, we have a lot of questing to do just out here in the main section between Cassardis and the encampment.
Well sturdy, this place.
Oh, Silverius. By the way, some of you have already found Silverius, even before the video went live where I created him, so that's really exciting. I hope you guys have fun with him. Right now, he is completely vanilla. There is nothing special about him. I haven't upgraded his gear. I've done nothing with him. But if you guys want to rent him out, great. Now, one thing I want to note, now, today is... What is today? Hold on, let me look at the date. Because I want to actually make sure that this is... Alright, so today's Sunday, January 17th. As of right now, there is a known issue, a rather large issue, where pawns are not getting any of the items or the gifts that are being given to them when they're rented out, nor are they getting any of the rift crystals. So you're actually not getting any credit for having your pawns rented out. Keep renting them out and have fun with them, but just don't give them any gear. Don't give them any gear at all. Don't equip them with anything, because apparently it's not being transferred to the owner once the pawn is no longer being rented out. So just keep that in mind. I'll let you guys know as soon as we hear something from Capcom and we know that a fix is either in place or coming, but just keep that in mind for now. Alright, hidden chest over here. Oh, look at that. And we already got the money back that we gave to Miss Madeleine, which is really cool. Alright. These guys, exploding barrels, you might have seen me use it in the tutorial. So if you are having trouble with some of the goblins... Silverius! Why? I was trying to show how you can use these. Oh, you goober. Anyway, you can carry it around and you can use them to throw at the goblins, but we won't actually need to do that. Poison arrows, very cool. Down on the beach, not doing the beach just yet. I like to do that at night because there are some goblins down there to fight. But we'll explore around the rocks. You can gather in these little leaves here. Typically, you just get nuts. Yeah, look at that. Just got some small nuts. But we should have, there we go,
The rocks here may hold
some night cry.
Careful! A goblin!
Yeah. I'm aware. In fact, if I could get a buff.
Take the offensive!
Brooke, would you mind? No? Okay. Alright, good. Let's knock him down.
Prepare yourself, goblin!
We don't have too many skills right now because I'm not going to spend too many discipline points because we're trying to get up to that magic number of 1,500. Ooh, hunk of ore. Excellent. That way, once we get to Aura in Bitter Black Isle, we will be able to upgrade right away. Alright, cool. What do we got here? Ooh, another 1,000 gold. Sweet. Very, very cool. So yes, down there, in and amongst those boats right there, right now there's nothing, but at night there's going to be a decent amount of goblins. So once it is nighttime, we will certainly be heading down there and doing our thing. Oh, rabbit. Sorry, buddy. Okay, now up here we should find a few more goblins, and actually let's take a look quickly at the quest that we have to kill goblins. 2 seabirds. If you don't have a bow, it's going to be a pain, but it can be done. Certainly can be done. Unless, did I already do goblins? No. Or do I not even have the goblins one? Maybe, you know what? I'm sorry. I think I actually got it when I was fighting the Cyclops. Alright, let's grab this chest. We do have some goblins coming up. Oil arrows, very cool. So oil arrows are arrows that you actually fight or shoot up against an enemy and it douses them in oil. And then when you use any sort of flame attack, that flame damage gets doubled, if not tripled, which is really cool. Yeah, see that, goblin? That's going to happen to you. Just a second. Here we go. Anything that knocks enemies down is going to be an extremely valuable tool. So, if you remember, talking to the townsfolk, and even Rook has mentioned it, the flowers that we're looking for, the ones that only grow during the daytime, the sunbrights, they grow at the base of large trees. Well, this is one of the largest trees in the area, and sure enough, we have this. And if you listen carefully, that little notification right there means that we've actually collected a quest item.
Roots of this sort of tree often yield useful herbs and other plants.
That's right, Silverius. They sure do.
Prepare yourself, goblin!
Alright, so we just need a couple more sunbrights, and you remember right outside of Cassardis, there is definitely another large tree. Oh, rabbit, I guess. Oh, nope, you don't live. Sorry, friend. But yeah, you definitely want to explore. There are chests everywhere. Conqueror's Periapt, increase our strength. Very cool.
We mustn't keep her waiting.
I'm aware of that. Okay.
Knows what lies in wait.
More greenware-ish. Someone had a little bit of a party here. Ceramic jug. Don't need any of that. Don't need any empty flasks. I don't tend to pick up absolutely everything, especially empty flasks and things like that are really common and easy to come by. I will pick them up at the beginning of the game and then quickly realize that, well, if I keep doing that, I'm going to have no inventory space, especially because I nearly always play such a light character. So it can be really tough. Oh, that was hunk of ore. That's a good upgrade material. Alright, so just about back at Cassardis, we have some Nightcry, and then just over here at the tree, we have, there we go, the rest of the flowers, but only the sunbrights. So we still need to actually collect one Moonglow. We'll be doing that in Cassardis at nighttime. And I think that's about it. We're going to check the other side of the road just to make sure nothing hidden over here. Well, of course, we got plenty of rabbits again. We're killing them not because we're cruel. Well, okay, we are cruel and unusual, but it's because we want the discipline points that we get from killing them without raising our experience too high. Alright, good. Great. Into Cassardis we go. Actually, no. We want to head over to that little peninsula over there. That overlook, because there is some some loot to be had there as well, and probably some more rabbits too. I know, I'm obsessed with killing rabbits. It's kind of a disease. But really, any and all herbs that we can pick up are going to be beneficial. And these trees that are covered with mushrooms often are a good source of, well, mushrooms, which, as I mentioned previously, are really good for stamina recovery. And looks like, nope, just kindling. I only got kindling that time. That's a shame. Alright, around this rock, we have some nightcry, rest in peace rabbit, and some cape flowers, which are not a super common plant, so definitely grab them when you can. And then some more. Is that it? I think that's it. Should be about it around here. Yep, there we go. Cool. So now into Cassardis. We will explore that beach at nighttime. There are some very important items down there, by the way, and it's going to take some acrobatics. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun to explore. Into Cassardis. Let's go talk to Benita.
Are you all right, Master?
I'm fine.
Is
I'm
your
just a
whole
little
town, is
winded.
it not arisen?
Alright, Benita, we have the sunbrights for you. We don't have your moon glow just yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
A wounded need met.
So again, have the option to give it to her, and we will.
Brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow.
Okay, so moon glow. Not a problem. As soon as it's nighttime, I'll show you exactly where to get that. Now I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to locate a pickaxe. And I think if we talk to Iola, she should have one for us. Or Estella.
Oh. What's this?
Let's see. There we go. So just one. Just one. Not super cheap. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give that to Silverius. So we'll go into inventory. Oh no, I have to do that. I don't like the fact that there are two different inventories. I get confused regularly. So go down to give. We'll give it to Silverius because he can actually mine for us. We don't have to do it. You can if you'd like, but I find it's easier just to give it to your pawns because they will actually do it for you, and that way you don't have to worry about the extra weight. So let's talk to this guy, find out why he uncovered the well.
Gives me chills just to think of it. I didn't. I'll make no excuse, cousin. I hid in the well for fear of the dragon. And let me tell you this. You'd be wise to keep your distance from
this
that pit.
yellow belly soldier hid in the well when the dragon came. I ran out to fight it head on, and that's why I'm the Arisen. And you're not.
I was too craven to venture far. And lucky thing, a queer growl echoed back with the sound of water from further in. There's aught down there. Mark my words. I could feel it, I could. You'll not see me going back down there to find out what? What?
Well, you know what? This little girl, the old man, and creepy old rook, we'll go do your job for you.
Here, if you're set on going, take this with you. It should have some use to it left. I'll not soon forget your bravery, cousin. Pray, just come back alive.
Alright, we got another lantern. Why they give you another one is kind of beyond me, but what we'll do is we'll give one away. And it looks like Rook already has one. Silverius does not, so that's actually good. We can now give one to him, and that way all three of us have one. And again, you can go and you can talk to the Dripstone here, or you can go to the one in the encampment. You can get a third pawn, so you have the full complement. I'm not going to yet, just because I want to give all of you guys time to create your pawn so I can actually rent out yours. I want to almost only rent out your pawns. I want to actually have this kind of be an interactive gameplay. I think it'll be fun. And look at that. Instinctively, they all put on their cave, which is... Or they all put on their cave. Yes, that's exactly what they do. They all turn on their lantern. Now, these giant rodents up ahead, to me they look like rats, but the game calls them mice, and since we have a quest to kill mice, we might as well go do that. And look, I'm already level 7. And let's actually take a quick look at our status and see... Oh, we're doing great for discipline points. Yeah, over 1100 with 3 levels to go. We'll be doing that just fine. Caves are typically a really good source of mushrooms. This cave, no exception. So not only can we work... Oh, there you are, friend. Not only... Ooh, rotten egg. We don't want that. Not only can we work on killing all the mice that we have, but there are also... Come on, don't make me a liar. Where are you? There you are. There are also bats, and I think we had to kill 8 of these. Stagnant shrooms. Really good item if you're going to play an archer character, because... Rook Why are you taking the leather cape already? Ay. Anyway, really good if you're playing an archer because you can... Oh, did I just get poisoned? I did. So that snake just poisoned me. So luckily, I have Mithridate. And that's why we always are going to have it on our hotkey. Anyway, if I can finally get to what I was trying to say, the stagnant mushrooms can be combined to make poison arrows, which are really good later on. And we're going to have to take a look and check out that leather cap that Rook had pilfered already. By the way, up here, get some Hearthspud, but what I want to show you is not only when you go in water do you get wet, but also if you go too deep, and especially being a shorter character. Come on. No? Where's it deep enough? Where is it deep enough? It's gonna get deep enough eventually. There we go. Your lantern goes out. Pretty cool mechanic. I'm a big fan of that. Even though it gets irritating, it's a good mechanic. So then you just need to put it away and bring it back out, and you are just fine. Now, I do want to run down here just so you can kind of see how the cave connects. It's going to be really dark here for a moment, but we do want to kill all these bats. I'll try to lighten this up if I can, but a number of other stagnant shrooms. Very good. Don't worry, guys. I'll pick them up. You guys seem busy. Right, good. And around the bend here. Come on, bat. Ugh. I think it's actually shallow enough I can take my lantern back out. Yep, there we go. Hopefully I didn't. Oh, I did. I just hit it again. I hit it far too many times. Okay. And straight ahead, another chest.
Nowhere to go but up.
And let's see where this connects to. Now, we haven't seen a spot to mine yet, but we're going to see... Wow, bats. Irritating.
What's that?
Thank you, Silverius. Appreciate it. But if we run around this area right here, we are now back to where we killed the rats, or the mice. Let's grab these mushrooms. I missed these. Well, cool. So now we've killed some mice. We should have almost as many as we need. Let's see, 5 out of 7. And then how many bats have we killed? Oh, that's wolves. No, do I not have a... I thought I had a bats one. Rat catcher. Okay. Maybe we didn't pick up the bats one yet. I'm a bit confused. I actually thought that I picked that up a while ago. But we are about to finish up the rat catcher. It's just up here. Not up here. I just wanted to grab this Hearthspud. But we have these. And one more. There we go. More experience, more discipline points. Excellent. Fantastic. Sorry, rat. Sorry, friend. It's just that your discipline points are just too good to pass up. They really are. Alright, now. This is the meat and the potatoes of this quest. You can see the camera kind of zoomed in. And yes, right... No, wait. No, come back. Oh, Jiminy. Okay. That right there, right in the waterfall, that is a saurian. There are a number of them down here. And for some reason, the camera really doesn't like you taking control. There's one right above my head. You can see one kind of in the background, the top left. 5 or 6, at least. And they are very tough. They can do some very real damage. Now, what you want to do is go for their tail. You pick on their tail, you can break it off, and that actually lowers their defense as a whole pretty drastically. But the key is not only going for the tail, it's also going to be to try to take on 1, maybe 2 at a time. Oh, there's that one right above us, too. On the stone pillar, right in the middle of the screen. Oh, rookie fruitcake. So, here we go. We're going to do our best here.
Scales look solid as steel.
The nice thing is, with the attack that we have, it actually makes it pretty easy. So let's kind of draw this one back here if we can. There we go. Let Rook take the beating. And then, if we can aim it right, there we go. So the tail is now severed, so we should be able to do this guy in pretty quickly here. And yeah, the blink strike with the warriors is very good because it does knock them down pretty frequently. Alright, good. One is dead. And actually, let's do a test here. Since we've done it with the small animals, let's take a look. So note the experience. Oh, I might level up in the next one, so that's going to be kind of hard. Anyway, we'll do it soon, but just kind of heed my warning that the more XP you get from a kill, the more you, or the less discipline points percentage-wise you'll get. Alright, watch this guy. Yep. Okay, back up. Ooh, watch the tail swipe. Watch the tail swipe. Okay, got that tail. So what I'll do is, while they're kind of focusing on keeping their attention, I will try to get their tails. Oh, run away. And you can hear them say, I've learned new techniques. So as I'm fighting... Oh, you got a third attention already? You fruit. Alright, watch out. Watch the tail. Where's the one that... Why is my lantern not out, by the way? I guess I got a little wet. But this is actually going okay. I don't love the fact that we're now fighting 3 at once already. Oh, and a 4th. Awesome. You guys have... I'm going to blame you. I'm going to blame you. Alright, got that tail. That's good. Let's get this rock in between while they kind of do their thing. And can I get this one? Oh, watch it. There we go. Got that tail as well. Good. And you can always climb up here if you need a bit of a reprieve. Okay, and this one should be dead. Yep, there we go. This is actually going very smoothly. Very, very smoothly. Alright, be careful. You can see I got my vocation rank up. I'm now a rank 3 fighter, which is fine, although we're not going to be using too much of that here, because we're going to be going right to assassin when we can. Alright, good. Oh, watch it. Oh, he almost got me. Almost got me. Severius, what are you doing in the puddle, buddy? Oh. And I think there's still going to be 1 or 2 left. Alright, we got him. We'll do... Whoa, Nelly! We'll do all the looting here once they're all dead. Is that one still alive? Oh, it is. Oh, good eye, Silverius. Okay. Alright. I gotta give you a little bit more credit. And they will pin even the Saurians, which is very good.
Coming, Arisen. I'll finish it.
Oh, come back.
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
Severius, I already love you. I already love just how efficient you are. Oh, you're poisoned. So if you don't give them curatives for things like poison, then there's nothing they can do about it. How much Mithridate do I have? I have 3. Let's just give 1 to Silverius then, so he can cure his poison. And he should use that just about right away. Alright, watch it. We do have another one coming in. That's alright. Excellent. Well done, Silverius. And we got this guy. This might be the last one. If not, we will have 1 more. Get that tail. There we go. And you can actually try to grab them too, but not much you can do about it. It doesn't really flee. I just threw it. There's a difference. Oh, he's a bit of a sour scrag. There we go. And that's it. Actually, that was the smoothest I've ever done Dripstone Cave. That was really good. Good, good, good. All right, so let's grab all the materials. Some purple anise. Saurian tail. Saurian tail is an upgrade material, by the way, so you do want to get it. Now, over here is our first example of a place to mine and a human skull. It can be kind of tricky. There's no command that just says mine, but what I like to do, well, didn't even have to do it. Get them close enough, and if they have a pickaxe, they will go ahead and mine. Typically, you'll get about 3 different pieces of either rock or mineral or even gems out of each mining spot. And he's gotten copper ore, which is good, because copper ore combines with kindling, which I already have, to make more pickaxes. So I can now make them for free instead of paying the 260 gold, I think, that Estella actually wanted. Now, in here, we are going to be coming back. Hopefully it doesn't get too deep. No, it did. We're going to be coming back here later because you see these rocks that are a little bit off-colored.
The way is
You can
fully
see
blocked.
behind them, and it even says it's blocked by fallen stone. That will be removed later, and we'll be coming back to fight more Saurians, and it'll be a lot more interesting. Alright, let's see if we can get
I'm on my way.
these guys, or Silverius specifically, to go ahead and mine this.
On my
Right here.
way.
Right here, buddy. Good man. Oh, Silverius, we're gonna have some fun together. And what do you got? Oh, silver, nice. What else? I'm afraid it's gonna be really dark right now. And rock, okay. Well, not great, but it is what it is. Make sure that we get everything in here. So I guess we're not gonna be making it to Bitter Black Isle today, unfortunately. This we've actually gotten a lot accomplished, but it took a little bit longer than I expected. But then again, we did it right, and that's the most important part. So now I can get my lantern back out, and if you guys want to start collecting,
I'll take that.
okay, thank you. That was like right on cue. And there's a gather spot here. Oh, good, we've got a skull.
I'll ill miss this dank place when
Be
you
careful up here. I don't know if you can see them. Let's see. See if we can spot them. There's often snakes here.
treasure, perhaps.
Oh, in a treasure chest. Hey, get a healer's robe. That might be good for Rook. But I don't really want to give it to Rook. I don't like giving Rook things. I really don't. I know that that's mean.
What's
but
that?
he's not my friend. He's just kind of thrust upon you, and you don't have too many options. Oh, and look at Silverius just going hog on that mine. Good man. There's more though. Keep going. We'll wait. We're not gonna leave you. What else you got? Oh, this is a pretty poor mine. And rock. Okay. Well, that was garbage, but let's push on. We're almost done with Dripstone Cave, and then we can go and talk to the soldier here and tell him that we have done what he could not, which was fight those Saurians. And it really, again, it just went so well. I don't think there's anything up there. Doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe this is where the snakes were. Let's go cautiously. They're probably hiding. Oh, yep, there we go. Let's try to avoid getting poisoned. Oh, Severius got poisoned. I can give him another Mithridate, though. We just picked up some.
Hold on.
So let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh, we got a few. So let's give... Rook already has one. We'll just give one to Silverius there. And now he's healed. Wonderful. Anything good from the snakes? You can get golden eggs from them, but it doesn't seem like it. Now that is barred from the other side, and the reason is you can actually, and we're going to see where this cave comes out, you can come in here from the other side, and if you did, all you could do is advance up to that door and no further. Now this room, don't open it, guys. Come here.
I'll have a look
Or
around.
go that way. I
On my way.
want to take a
I'll well
look.
search the area.
You fruitcake. So this is interesting. I didn't know this about the room, but this apparently is randomized. So you can find this room empty like this. You can find it full of spiders, or you can find it full of bandits. Bandits that actually can be pretty tough. You got desiccated herbs out of there? Cool. Luckily, we actually found it empty, which is nice. But there's lots of gold to be had. Yeah. Excellent. Any more hiding? No? No. Okay. Well, let me show you where the cave comes out after we come out here and I think grab a few more mushrooms. Yeah, of course. And is there one more mining spot? I don't think so. But maybe. No. No, there's not. So let's go out here. I'm going to just take a quick peek. Then we're going to just turn right around and come back through the mine. But I want to see, or I want to show you where this comes out. Oh, and it's nighttime. Interesting. Interesting. But let's run down here to the road, and you can see Manamia Trail right over there is the encampment.
This encampment serves as a fine border.
I was just going to go back through the cave, but I figured at this point we might as well just make the run back to Cassardis, and I could show you the fact that you can actually run outside the encampment. You don't have to go through it. But no sense showing you the entirety of the run back. It is the same run we've now done a couple times, so I'll see you guys in Cassardis.
There may be material We'll have need of a lantern if we hope to search by night.
Okay, you say that we need lanterns, and all three of us have one equipped currently. Okay, whatever. Let's go talk to the baby.
You've slain the monsters of the well, have you? Truly, you are a wonder, cousin. I think upon it, 'twas my hiding in the well what brought the danger to light. I take no credit, mind. I simply feared I'd be blamed for releasing monsters upon the village for having opened up the well. 'Tis a relief in all you're doing, cuz. Here, I owe you at least this much for all you've done. I shall strive to learn from your example. Commit myself to becoming a soldier fit to defend the land and its people. Honest.
And there we go. More money, more XP, and now I am level 9. We are so close. We are so close to heading to Bitter Black Isle. But that is for next time. So next time, we will finally hit level 10. Next time, we will go and we'll talk to that mysterious woman standing on the pier, and we'll head to a faraway land known as Bitter Black Isle, where we will begin our adventure in earnest as an assassin. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and again, make sure that you are friending me on Steam so we can rent out each other's pawns, and I will let you guys know just as soon as Capcom fixes this issue with rentals. But thank you guys for coming along the adventure with me today, and I will see you next time.